Make a U-turn. In 1,000 feet, slide left, take the next left, sharp left, turn right on, continue on, in a quarter mile, at the light, in 600 feet, turn right on.
You have reached your destination.
Yup. Okay, so over the years, as I have met vendors and specialists and people who do certain things, I tend to, or try to, showcase some of the work they do. This handsome lug of a German is named Gio, and he has provided me a couple things in the past, and most importantly in today's subject, an electric power steering system that has been tailored for the MGAs. I believe that the power steering motor comes from a Toyota Yaris, but don't quote me on that. All I do know is that when you buy a box of stuff from Gio, it comes ready to fit and ready to mount with some pretty simple instructions. So I've left the point of contact information for him here. I'll do it at the end of this video as well. And without further ado, here we go. Well, now that I have all my wiring in, plus my ancillary fuse panel somewhere in the garage, I think, it's time to start installing things. So I want to get an idea of where my steering column goes and some other stuff. And this is an electric steering setup from a gentleman on the MG EXP site. It's Gio, for anybody who knows him, out of Germany. And I ordered this quite a while ago, well before the tariffs hit, thank goodness. So no further ado, I'm going to get into this and look at it bit by bit. I guess this would be the big reveal. Well, Gio, you packed the hell out of this. That's good stuff here. Wiring harness and a relay. All right, first things first. Herr und Frau. Oh, you recognize this. This is a modified MGA piece of the steering and so forth. I know exactly where this goes. Put that there. What the hell is this? I've never seen one of these before. Alright, I'm guessing this is the control module, obviously. And, oh, by the way, I think, if I remember correctly, this comes off of a Toyota Yaris. And it's specially modified and changed up for an MGA. I believe this is the sensitivity control knob. I believe, although I've not seen any of the paperwork yet. Okay. Wiring harness with a pretty ghastly good 100 amp. Wow, good for you, man. I have no idea what size fuse that is. That's one hell of a fuse or fusible link. Plus all of the connectors I'd need to dead end or front end, correct end the cables. Oh wow, this thing weighs a ton. The actual steering itself, plus the motor that would act as a power steering pump if this were hydraulic. It's obviously electric. And okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Hopefully not onto my iPad. The rest of the steering column, as well as universal that goes with it. Wow, Gio, you did a good job on this. Universal feels new, and quite frankly, it looks new. Nice, 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 nice. No instructions, though. So, Geo. Am I missing something? No. Well, okay, so I'm going to have to look up Geo and get some instructions. I don't see any that were included here, but engine bay hooks up to the steering gator, goes through the firewall. Let's see. I'm sorry. It'd go this way. Oh, you can't see it down there. Sorry. So there we go. This end goes into the engine bay. There's already a universal that's similar to this. I'll need to put that back in there. It's on my workbench. Obviously, this connects to here. That's the full length of the whole darn thing. This, and not that you can see that either. There we go. These plugs, I'm pretty sure, go here. No. Okay, there and there. Got that. Yeah, Geo, I'm gonna have to write to you and ask for some instructions. Maybe this is it? Nope. Much of this, I think, is going to be self-explanatory. Obviously, this hangs down from a part that's in the dash itself. It's already built in. Not the dash, I'm sorry. Under the dash. And it would go around here. Or somewhere like that. Okay? Then tighten up to make it nice and fastened. Control module. Then all of the associated wiring that goes with it. Black being ground, yellow being, or blue being, I have no idea. More ground, I'm thinking. And then, like I say, there's the control module. This, I'm guessing, gets hooked up to shit, I don't know. Anyway, let me back up here. Ground, probably main power, because there's a fuse to it, duh, right? Control box, and then this is brown and black, so I'm guessing brown to a voltage signal and black to ground, and then the rest is self-explanatory, I would surmise. So, again, Geo, I'm going to have to write to you and ask for some instructions or any kind of a write-up that you might have with this. Apologies in advance if you sent this to me in email and I just didn't see it. But I'm gonna get going and start installing some of this stuff. Okay, so the mechanical installation on this thing is done. Obviously, I'm sitting in the cockpit of the car, and I'm really surprised how quiet it is. Sound Dynamic's doing something for me, I guess. No issues. Some slight fitment and adjusting and loosening and tightening, and that's normal. So it looks like the offset is correct. There's center. There is, for those of you who are used to it, the power steering pump. That's a motor. I have adjusted the offset for down there. That's one of the mounting brackets. This I haven't tightened yet because I wanted to show you that this will telescope in and out by, just quite a bit. There's fully extended, and that's how much it is. So that's what, 3 inches, 2 inches? That's 10 inches at least for me. So for right now, I'm not going to tighten down that puppy. Universal up in there. Let me go around. If I can get out of here, I'm so goddamn old. That's what I am. That's done. That's done. I've tested it a few times. Hold on, let me see if I can get a view of me turning the wheel. Yeah, we'll scratch that. I couldn't. Tired. So, that's it. So, power steering is in. I will do the wiring of it tomorrow. I think after I'm done with that, I'll do the windshield wipers because might as well. I got all the stuff here. Yeah. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh yeah, big ass thick cable that finally came in, so I'll do that as well to replace this kind of ugly little mess here. Just a matter of making it look nicer, you know. And also I gotta take out the goddamn radiator to get that thing sent off and repaired. I haven't done that. Today is Wednesday, so I'll do that on Friday. And that is it for now. I'm gonna go to bed. And I wanted to mention, a little more than 6 hours after I asked for the instructions, I couldn't find the darn things. Geo sent them to me, so yeah, how to install everything, all the tools you need, and yada yada yada. Very nicely done. 9 pages worth. It's very easy reading. It's very quick. All right, I'm done. There's the control module. I'm gonna wire it up. Power in. Everything's there, all tied up, nice and neat. All I do is turn it on, right? This here is the sensitivity control. I'll leave that there for now. I might just Velcro it to the motor, but I've also rigged up the backup light switch rather. Looks a little sketchy, but you know, that's what it is. A different set of wiring that I've finally found and routed all through the back. So once I'm done with all the wiring and everything else, I'm going to dress it all up and put it into zip ties, wire ties, bundles, the whole 9 yards, so it doesn't look so janky like it does now. And then certainly all this other stuff I've got to do, which actually is not tough, but you know, some of it I got wrapped around in areas that, like this one, just sort of out of the way. That's the up or high and low beam and so forth. So I'm gonna post this tonight. I'm done for the night, just coming up on midnight. Today's Thursday. And pretty happy with the progress I've made. So power steering is in and wired and ready to go. I've tested it. I shouldn't say tested it. I have rolled my front wheels back and forth, so I know there's no binding. Nothing else is going on. I can definitely feel the motor in there. It's going to be a powerful fucker. That's it. That is it, at least for tonight. So I think I might be going to do the windshield washers, the motor rather. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. Probably, frankly, over here on the side. I could actually mount it the way it's supposed to. There's always that. I don't know. More to come. And I've also, I've read about this. I have redone the alternator wiring. So you can see 2 wires there. One thick one, one small one. That small one is part of the charge or no charge circuit. That'll go to the front. It's already routed. And the big thick one is the recharge. It goes directly to the battery. I'll turn it around. And it goes to that side of the terminal. I've decided to keep this, by the way, obviously. And I've also got this from British Ports Northwest, and this came today in the mail. So that's hooked up. It's mounted. It's not hooked up yet. The white wire that's the hot, and the wire from here to my distributor, I haven't wired yet. Obviously, I'll do that here in a bit, I guess, tomorrow. Or maybe I do it tonight. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, that's it. That's it for now. I'm going to go to bed.